Okay, I went live without even realising I was going live then, so hence why all the my image was over the start screen, which I normally don't do because technical difficulties. Um, I just realised I've got my audio on that thing still running as well. Uh, why the hell was YouTube being a dick today? I have no idea. Hello and welcome to this lovely, relaxing Sunday stream, or it's supposed to be relaxing anyway. Let me get the game up and everything. Let me know about audio settings, because I've had to restart my PC. It might have lost some of the settings I set up. And that's crashed, hasn't it? Great, Sims has crashed. Yeah, balls. And it won't let me now get back to the taskbar. Hey, you wore this t-shirt yesterday? Really? When did you get in my flat? Just bear with me while Sims has crashed, so I now have to sort that out. This is a stream. Well, I'm making it outside Xbox, but it's definitely a stream worthy of Eurogamer. Why won't that? Great, now it's frozen, and now I can't get the taskbar up, but it's hidden behind the bloody Sims. How the hell do I fix that? I know if I do a restart, I'll be able to do it, but then I'll have to stop the stream, but then I might not be able to start the stream again. Let me just try the everyone's favourite. Nope, even the infamous one that no one says you should ever really use doesn't work. Right, I'm going to have to restart my PC, so the stream's going to go dead again. It's PC. Stream's going to go dead again for a second, because Sims is just completely unresponsive, and it won't let me X out of it, and it won't let me view other things below it. So I'll be back, hopefully, quite soon. I've never had so many problems on a stream. Kick it. Yeah, I've kicked it already. Right, hang on. I'm going to have to hard restart it. Right. Be back soon. You going to work for me? Are you going to work? I have to wait for the delay to come on here. This is going to be a fun song, isn't it? Hey, come on, are you working? Ah, it looks like it's working. Fantastic. Let me know if there's any, Jackie said there was buffering issues a second ago. Let me know if that continues, and also let me know how audio's going. Let's see, does it say everything's smooth on this end? It says everything's great on my end at the moment. See what happens when I boot up the Sims. It's okay on your side. Oh, Isabel said there were some problems, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry. There's only 2 people in the chat, and I got them wrong. Alright, just letting Sims boot up, and then hopefully all the technical difficulties are out of the way. So, what I'm going to be doing today, I might as well say this while things loading up, is I'm creating The Sims. No, I'm creating outside Xbox in The Sims, if the title and description was not obvious enough. No, do the update later. My PC wants to do updates now. Fuck off. Right. So what I've done, I'm getting my phone out here because I've gotten pictures of all the OXbox members, so I can use them for reference as I go along. So to avoid favoritism, what I've decided to do is I'm going to create each member in alphabetical order, starting with Andy, which is great because he's actually my favourite. And I've had a few ideas about things I want to do with various costumes, but essentially I'm going to start out the face and create the first outfit for each member first, and then once I've created all the members, we'll then start creating the other outfits. And I might, but I don't think I'll do that today, but I might create an outside Xbox mansion as well with their own recording studio. Because we've been talking, I can't remember where I put it. I put it in, oh well, but that's where I put it, wasn't it? Of course it was. That's Andy. That was like Andy, that's Andy, alright. Right. It's also with Jade, because let's just zoom in on Andy for now. Sorry Jade, I'm cropping you out. Right, so let's just go into the game. So first things first, we need to decide, with a green and a purple sofa, a completely different green and purple sofa and prop room. It's nothing like the Eurogamer room with a blue sofa. It's very different. Willow Creek, that's full. What I think it'd be nice if OXbox are in Magnolia Promenade. Oh no, the Magnolia Promenade is the shopping one, isn't it? What's the is that one? Sorry, Windenburg. Sorry, Windenburg. This is the most British of the settings. There's not many free spots. I'm going to move him into a new slot and build him a house. But I'll build the house at a later date. I don't know if I'll get around to building a house today. I need to set my settings because I've got a really short lock screen time on my phone. I forgot about that. So just bear with me a second. Let me change the settings. Come watch me as I change settings on my mobile phone. What a fascinating stream this is. Also, I'm using my headset mic today instead of my my professional mic, which is around here behind me. So I've no idea how this sounds in comparison to that. From the test I did, it sounded okay. It just means I've got better audio with this headset on. Unfortunately, I can't use the headset mic or use just the earphones and not use the mic. The two bits of tech don't like each other. Hi, professional mic. Yeah, this is Mike Chanel. Mike Chanel of Outside Xbox. But yeah, hang on. What was I doing? I was lock screen. That just. Where's the actual times? Other security settings. Is it in there? No. Right, that should be better. Right, that's a decent amount of time. That's 30 seconds between touches, so I can just keep flicking it. Right, there's Andy. Right, hello. He's finished, that's Andy. That is not Andy. Andy is not that tanned. Andy. Farrant. Right, it's a man. I'm going to make them all young adults, even though, I mean, when I first started watching Outside Xbox, I assumed they were all younger than me. I've discovered that, well, the original OXboxers, I think Andy and Mike are older than me. Jane, I'm not too sure how old she is. Only Ellen and Luke are younger than me, and Ellen is not as younger than me as I thought she was. So ages can be illusion. Right, aspiration. What would Andy aspire to be? I reckon popular is quite a good one for Andy. Oh, I suppose he got creative, but he's not really, because these are... I know what, yeah, I'm going to make popular for Andy. This is the least... He's the leader of the pack. He's my leader, anyway. He's been to Ibiza. He doesn't have a beard and he's been to Ibiza. Or Ibiza. I don't know why I said Ibiza. I'd never say Ibiza. Annoying people say Ibiza. It's Ibiza. Yes, well, that's kind of... Jackie, that pirate comment is kind of alluding to what I'm going to be doing a bit later on as well. Just bear that in mind. A mixologist. Go on then. Let's make the master of poison cocktails. Andy's a mixologist. There you go. Right. First things first, they're all going to be geeks. Because, obviously. Now we need to decide what other traits are appropriate for our outside Xbox. Ellen will obviously have Cat Lover. So that's 2 of Ellen's sorted out. Yes, there is going to be a pirate outfit. I wasn't going to say that this early on the stream. I was just going to start doing that. Let's think. What do we think of Andy Farron? What does he like? Yeah, Sims can play guitar. Guitars are in here. Luke's going to be musical. I'm going to make Luke musical. I don't want to make him too similar. I do know Andy can play. Jane is evil. Let's face it. There's no denying that. I don't think Andy is a genius. No offense, but I think I'm going to make Jane a geeky evil genius. I think that will make sense for Jane. A geeky evil genius. Goofball, I think it's definitely going to be Mike. I mean, is he self-assured? I'm sure he is, but is that his defining feature? I'm just looking at what we've got here. Ambitious, cat over, childish. I mean, that could be any of them. Mike likes cars. I don't think there is a just likes cars. I think childish. I think Mike might just be geeky, goofball, and childish. Bro, is he? It's not really a bro type of guy, Andy, is he? Oh, Andy does like... Yeah. We'll make Andy a bookworm because he does like to read. That's a good point, Isabel. He is outgoing. I'm torn between... So make him outgoing. Let's make him... I could change that in a second. Now let's... even though I extended the time of that, I've let it go way too long. Right, there we go. There's Andy's lovely face. He's actually wearing... Why is he not flipping? Flip. There we go. Right. So that hat is... What I do like to do with Sims actually is I do like to get rid of accessories from all of... Why did you... I've just pressed X. Why is the accessories still... Oh, hats aren't accessories, are they? That's why. And then I like to make it all myself. Right, so first things first. Let's sort out his base face, actually, before we start editing stuff. What's the most Andy Farranty of the default faces? I mean, that was not too bad. I'm going to start off with that. I don't think it's quite... Oh, maybe not. It was less. Maybe that one. Ooh, that's a bit of a weird... That's a starting point. We'll start there. The beard will change everything. In fact, we can just go straight away and put the beard in, can't we? A full... No, that's full beard. Give him... Does Andy have an earring? Do you mean when he's a pirate, or just mean in general? You've only played Sim City and Sim Farm. I've not played Sim Farm, Jackie. Sim City, I played Sim City 2000, 3000. The dreaded Sim City 4, I did play that. I think that's a bit too big for Andy's beard, isn't it? Is that more Andy? Or is that Andy? Hang on, let's have a look at this beard. It's not quite as full as that. I'm going to go for that one. It's more than that. It's more than that. So I'm going to go for that one. The Sims is a game that I think shouldn't work, but it does. Like, when I first heard of The Sims, I thought, that sounds boring. And then I ended up buying it for some reason on PlayStation when it came out on the... was it the original PlayStation or the PlayStation 2? The first Sims came out on console. It might have been PlayStation 2 by that point. And then I just got so addicted to it. Sim Farm was way back in the day. The only thing I remember from it was the tornadoes that would come through. So that's kind of like SimCity, which had the tornadoes. I used to create massive cities in SimCity. What colour around his eyes? They're kind of pale bluey. That's kind of Andy's eye colour. Right, his eyes aren't as wide as that though. That doesn't look quite right. I can of course tweak these. That's kind of nearer to Andy's eyes. Eyebrows. I will do some face shape contouring in a minute as well. He's got quite faded eyebrows actually, Andy. I've never really stared at Andy's eyebrows that often. It's normal with a beard. Don't really do faded. He's not black hair either, is it? I'll sort out the hairstyle and also sort. It's more of a dark browny hair colour. You lost months of your life to Sims 3. Sims 3 was the one I think I played the least, to be honest. Sims and Sims 2, I remember playing a lot. And the Herbs. The Herbs, that on PlayStation. Well, Black Eyed Peas were around then. It must have been PlayStation 2 still when the Herbs came out. Because Black Eyed Peas were just arriving on the scene. I'm sure that was like 2004. So I think, yeah, the original. But yeah, the Herbs living in the city. Is that Andy-esque? It's a bit Andy-esque, isn't it? It's a bit evil squinty. I don't like them eyebrows. Let's see what else we can do here. My screen's just locked. I need to change that lock time more, I think, because it ain't enough 30 seconds. I have to just keep flipping it around. I'm just going to hold the phone in one hand. I don't actually need two hands for this part of the game. I'm going to fucking drain the battery now. Thankfully, it was fully charged when I started the stream, so it should last a good few hours. They're a bit too thick. That might be a bit like Andy. We'll have to do a bit of detail editing. Could be in from profile, right? I think we'll just tweak some of his features. So if we go on detail edit, no, he's not quite as squinty as that. I need to. Am I in detail edit here? It's not letting me pull up the corner. Or do I have to do that in the normal bit? Ah, yeah, I have to do that in the normal bit. I thought that would be in detail. I think the hair needs to be thinner or the forehead smaller. I can shrink the forehead. It's got quite a bit. I mean, that's the picture I'm basing it on. I don't know if that's in shot because I can't see when the Sims is up. But that's the picture I'm basing it on. I'm going to see that in a second now. Let's see how close I was to getting it in shot. I got it in shot. Yeah, that's all right. So, I mean, it's not got an Ian Higton forehead, but he hasn't got a tiny forehead, I don't think. Hair. Let's just see what other hair options. See if other hair options. So it's definitely short hair. I mean, I have seen him with neat hair like that in the past, but I don't think that was right now. Like really old pictures of him. Flatter, yeah. I understand what you mean, but I am working purely with standard Sims content here. I've got no custom content downloaded on my Sims. So it's not. I've got like 3 of the packs in here, I think. It does give me a few extra options, but that doesn't seem flatter, does it? That seems just as tall. I'll just keep scrolling and let me know what you think of this one when it eventually comes up on the stream. How big is the delay? You like a bit of the customs, do you? I've just never done it on The Sims because I've only recently started sharing my Sims content on the thing. Like 90% of my content, I didn't share. I just did it for my own personal. Right. That's it for the short hairdos that I've got. Yeah, the delay in the stream. When I say something, I've got the actual stream up here, and there's about a 20-second delay before when I say it to you seeing it. That is not it, right, is it? Right. I think it's a choice between that one or... I've lost it now, haven't I? It's quite high up. That one. So which one? A, the previous one, or this one? Which one? Ah, never mind. Oh, hello, Emily Smith. How are you? Thank you for joining me on this. Well, actually, it is now a bit more relaxing. I was going to say relaxing in a kind of sarcastic voice then, but after the technical difficulties that the stream started with, they're all out of the way now, and now I am just relaxing and enjoying myself. He needs more awesome cheek. I'm going to sort the cheekbones one thing at a time, Isabel. I'm on hair at the moment. The cheekbones are coming later. I need a drink. Sadly, all I've got is Fanta. I haven't got an answer to the hair thing yet. I'm just waiting for that. Right. I'll start with the awesome cheekbones. So first, you think the second hair. So the one I'm currently on. Maybe if I bring the cheeks in a bit more, that'll define his, and bring his jawline in a bit. I'm just trying to fill in this bit a bit, because he doesn't have as big a gap there. I was wondering if I adjust his, just that, that's as much as I can do really with that. Yeah. So that's not quite how I know. Let's just get off the detail edit and just get into the actual. That's as wide as I can make the cheekbones by the looks of it. Oh, that's quite a sight from that angle, isn't it? That's not a good. I think I've made his cheekbone. They're a bit too. That's a bit too out there on that side, isn't it? Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see your cheekbones from that angle, I don't think. I need to be conscious when I lead forward about where I am in the camera as well. Because I do have a habit of leaning and doing stuff like this when I'm playing The Sims, when I'm looking at stuff, and then I realise that is completely outshot on the camera. Can you bring that hair up a bit as well? No, I can't. I can only bring up the whole... Oh, I can do that. I say, Sims as it is, there's only so much we can do with these cheekbones. The phone's locked again. I forgot to keep pressing that button. Oops, that's a weak Westway's face. That won't help me in this situation. Wait your turn, Luke. Right. I mean, where's the other shot I've got of Andy? Because he looks quite perplexed on that one. I don't know what James just said to him. Where's my other handy one? There's the other handy one. That's kind of get the same person. His ears aren't as out as that though. Let's get his ears in a bit. Does it let me do it from that angle? I'm in detail edit, that's why it won't let me do that bit. You don't have to apologise, Isabel. It was only a joke. I just realised I hadn't had anything to drink since the stream started and my mouth was dry, so I was trying to tie in the fact that I was taking a swig to what I was saying. Is his beard a different colour to his hair there? Let me just check that, because it does look darker. He isn't Martin Clunes, no, he isn't. I brought his ears in. Oh, thank you very much, Emma Swift. No worries. Have a nice Sunday. Just have a nice Sunday. It's the same colour. Maybe is that? How does that look? That's a bit too. Yeah, I prefer the other one. I would like something in between the two, to be honest. He's got quite red lips on this picture. Is that a thing on both of them? I say red, quite pink lips. He does seem to have quite naturally pink lips, does old Andy. It's not like he's old. I have to do that with lipstick though. I haven't actually adjusted his mouth yet. That one, his mouth's open. Let's go on to the other one. His mouth's shut on that one. I think the mouth is not too bad, to be honest. Maybe just make the top a little bit wider. And maybe give him a bit of a... Oh no, maybe not. That was a bit weird. If you get... I do find the Sim smiles. I mean, that just looks a bit creepy. Let's go back to the default on the smile, actually. That's a bit grumpy. Right. I must be able to do... I'm sure I can do a bit of a narrower face than that, but... It's just... Maybe I need to narrow the jaw a bit. No, that was a bit weird. Maybe down... I mean, his forehead does look smaller with that hairstyle, actually. I'm just seeing that now. Even though it is the same height. And maybe if I bring the forehead down a bit... Oops, that's bringing it up. Just made his head fatter somehow then. Oh dear, my thing's buffering there. Let me just check my stream strength. Oh no, it says it's all good on this end. Maybe it's just a temporary hiccup. We'll hope it's just a temporary hiccup. Maybe he's just been playing Mike Ghost Mode. Yeah. Andy wouldn't be smiling then, I assume you meant to say, Isabel, not smelling. I haven't done anything to his nose yet. The nose is, you know, little people know this. The nose is the window to the face. What's the first thing you notice on a face? It's the nose. It's the first thing you notice on a window. I don't know how that analogy pulls together, but the nose is important. You get the nose right, and everything else falls into place. I haven't actually got a profile one, so I can't actually confirm. That looks right, but yeah, I worked out what you meant smiling. I can't zoom in anymore. I'm sure I could zoom in more than that. Right, I have to detail edit, that's why. Right, his nostrils, they're kind of, they're not It's kind of like I need to sort out, bring that down. I think that needs to be a bit higher. This is just finicky stuff based on what I can see. I think with Sims as well, like, I've created Sims of friends and stuff. And once you get the clothing, you kind of get past the imperfections of the face accuracy. So I might tweak the face a bit more in a bit. What I am going to do is I'm going to quickly cycle through all the looks. When it lets me. I hate it when it does this. Hang on. Oh, that's why. I know how to do it. It's because I need to do that. Just make sure he hasn't got any errant items. What it likes to do, The Sims, it hasn't done it this time. It likes to not put glasses on any of the outfits, but for some reason, put glasses on the sweep one. So he doesn't seem to have. Oh, he's got a hat on that one. Oh, that's quite fetching, isn't it? But I don't think we'll be using that. I like to get rid of all the hats and accessories once I've made the face and stuff. Because I decide what my Sims wear. Yeah, it is. You don't really stare at people's nostrils that often, do you, Isabel? At least I don't, to be honest. Right, let's back out. Let's look at. Let's see what the default outfit it's giving Andy is. Right. So, outfit-wise, I've got a few. I've got the pictures. They're mainly of faces. So I'm going to think for myself now. Outfit-wise, what would Andy Farrant wear on a general everyday thing? I'm fairly sure it's going to be a t-shirt up top. Yeah, I'm not happy with that face actually. I will go back and tweet that face, to be honest. I'm not sure about that at all. I'm trying to do things at a relatively brisk pace because I know I've got 5 people to create, and I don't want to be streaming until 10 o'clock at night. I mean, that's an obvious gamey one, but I've got Ian Higton in that one. That's what Ian Higton's wearing, is that Space Invader t-shirt. Johnny is actually wearing that. He's actually wearing the same t-shirt, but Johnny's wearing this one because it just made me. It's close to the low batteries thing. Yeah, the profile does seem off, doesn't it? Yeah, that is wrong completely. In fact, yeah, let's sort that out. I think the chin's too far out. I think that's an issue, isn't it? Get the chin in a bit. I think the nose is too long as well, actually. Oh, that was weird, though, because there's too much of a gap between there. Oops, that's wrong. No, I don't want to give him a hook down nose type thing. I don't have a profile shot of any of them, to be honest. I didn't really think to do. I didn't think that far ahead. Maybe I can get a profile shot off. I'm connected to my Wi-Fi. To do Google. I'm not going to find a profile shot, am I? No, that's stupid. It's 10:48 PM there in Australia. Yes, that would make sense with it being 8 hours ahead. No, hang on, 9 hours ahead that'll be, wouldn't it? Maths. The nose needs to be taller, you think? Oh, hang on. Oh, that does look a bit. Oh, maybe. Or do you mean taller? Do you mean this bit higher? Or do you mean the actual nose length longer? Maybe if I pull that off a bit. Hang on. Andy, where does your nose top? It is level with the eyes, isn't it? It's kind of, that is the right place for the little, I don't really call that bit, but the little nuzzly bit before your brow, where your nose connects to your brow. There's a little nuzzly bit. I don't know the official name, but that's kind of lined up correctly with his eyes based on these photos. We've got... That's better profile. I think his chin actually might be a bit longer than that. It's hard, I'm trying to judge with the beard. Though on this photo he's got a slightly open mouth, which does kind of extend the chin a bit. Let's just look at it from the front. Chin wise. Don't go off on me now. If we make it... Oh. Is there? Alright, I'll get one up then. Where's my internet browser? Do I not have an internet browser on my main page? I don't, do I? Because I was trying to avoid using internet on my phone, so I didn't put it. I put it hidden away. That's why. And then what do? I just end up using internet on my phone anyway. Andy Farrant profile. No, not Farrell. Farrant profile. I just realised that's picture. I'll add, because that don't just come up with like a bio. I spelled picture wrong. There we go. Hey, Reckless Rex, how are you today on this? Well, it'll be Sunday morning for you still, won't it? I'm guessing. Let me guess. Hang on, I'm guessing it's coming up to. Is it coming up to 10 AM where you are, by any chance, Reckless Rex? 10 to 10. Is it cowboy time in your where you are? I'm not entirely sure where you are actually in terms of if you're coastal, you're a bit in time zones. The Corazon one is good. Oh, it's Corazon one. I'm just strolling through the images now. That's Chris Pratt. That is. That's not Andy Farrant. Why does Chris Pratt come up in an Andy Farrant search? Oh, that's a Corazon wig tester. Oh, that's Andy Farrant in a 1950s gangster outfit. I'll have to make that his business outfit. It's not the clearest of images, but I might make that one his business outfit. It's like a grey suit with a lovely little is that a fedora? It's not a fedora, that one, is it? I can't remember what that type of hat's called. I can't see the Corazon one. Apart from a drawing of him. Maybe that one. That one's kind of profile-y. Oh, maybe his nose is a bit, actually, is a bit more out there than I thought it was from the profile. And maybe that needs to come out a bit there. Oops, no, not that bit. I need detail edit for that, what I'm wanting to do. Oh, you're East Coast. Is it 9 AM? Oh! I forgot the clock's changed, didn't there, for us, so the timings are out again. I was doing it before, when your clock's changed, but ours hadn't yet. It went to 4 hours, the difference. But now our clocks have changed as well. It's now 5 hours again. Stupid time. See, time is not universal. He does have a little bump there, actually, doesn't he? He does have a wee bump there. Oops. No, that's a bit too much. I think I need to... That's a bit too much, that. Now I think I need to sort the nostrils again. And that's a bit too wide. I need to thin that. And thin that as well. Yeah, yeah. Oh, if you... Thank you. I'll try and get that off on this other screen. I saw your Discord message pop up, Isabel. Here? Oh, hang on. There's nothing there. It just says here. Oh, right, wait a minute. There's an image. Right. Oh, that is the image I found, actually. That's the exact image I'm now using. I thought you meant because well, when he was actually in his full Corazon outfit, not just the wig. So, thank you, Isabel. But that is the one I've used. So that's kind of at that angle, isn't it? That photo. It's kind of a bit side on. Oops, I've zoomed it a bit too far then. I think that doesn't look too bad. Right. I think it's a bit of it to do with the beard not being quite full enough. What was the other beard option? What is the sort of that beard? Because I think this bit stands out a lot to me. And he needs, his hair is more up here as well. He doesn't have it quite as low as that. So let's just see if I can tweak his beard again. What was that one? I see that's a bit too much. His lip's gone. What happened to his lip? Can I get that back? Oops, no, that's... No, I can't apparently. I've never noticed the lip to disappear under the beard. If I change it, does it? I have some of the expansion packs, yeah. I have, the most recent one I bought is the Pets one. I have, I can't remember what they're all called. City Living I have, sorry. I've got City Living. The one with Windenbird. The beard ate him, yeah, it did. I think the height of that beard line is better and stuff, but I need his lip to come back. I want to see if I can get that back. Is there a way to get the lip to show? Or have I just lost his lip to the beard? As many people have. I'm kind of at the point where I'm about to lose my lip to the beard. I need to give it a bit of a trim around the tash area. I've not trimmed it since just before I rezzed. Because that's what I do. I kind of just let it grow. And then when I'm going to be out somewhere, I want to look slightly presentable, I trim it then. I can go like 4 or 5 months between trims. There is a real good Andy beard, is there, in one of them. Free Andy's lip. I'm not sure how. How do I do that? I mean that. Oh, that's just bringing his thing. Nope, that's not going to help, is it? I can't use that bit because of the lip thing, I don't think. Give me a second. Forgotten what teeth is under. Is teeth under that? That's hair, isn't it? What's teeth under? Was it under that bit? Give us a smile, Andy. Whip. This is such a weird conversation. He has actually engulfed it. I've never noticed. I've put this. I'm sure this is the beard I've got on my sim, and I'm sure my top lip is visible. So I don't know how I've managed that. If I bring down, no, that doesn't do it. I can see the bottom of it there. You can see it under the lip. Ah. What has happened, Andy? Andy is sad he's lost his top lip. I don't know what you reacted to now, actually. Oh, the smile. I just realised. It'll be the smile, won't it? Yeah. It is the weird sim smile. I might have to give up and go for the other beard. I think I might just have to settle on more inferior trim beard. Where's it gone? I'm sure it was there. There's full beard. Am I losing my mind? Has the beard disappeared? Beards. Oh. Couldn't find it then. I might have to settle on that beard. Yeah, I forgot. I forget sometimes about the delay. And then by the time I see people react to stuff, I'm like, "What's happened? What they reacted to?" Oh, that's wrong now because I've been tweaking with his lip. Right, let's get that picture back up. Right, so he's kind of pouting in this pirate picture actually a bit. Ooh, he's got a bit of a. I need to bring in that top lip. Oh, I can't. Can I do just one lip? I just want to bring in that lip a bit. Maybe a bit too much. You would Control Z that. That's why it's going to be weird now. I don't know how many times I'd have to Control Z it though. I think it's due. Does need to come out a bit more. I wish I could get this bit out, but without, you know. But anyway. I've never been this close to Andy's face. It's weird. Just mash Control Z. Oh, is it because I was doing the smiley face thing? Is that what you're reacting to with the Control Z thing? Because I did the frown like that. Sad Andy, happy Andy. Sad Andy, happy Andy. I never really undo things. I just keep taking with stuff. I do in build mode. I press the I do undo a lot in build mode. But for the most part, when it comes to yeah, making sims, I don't really. The tip, the lip. Oh, because I was sliding up and down underneath the beard. You mean? I changed the lip type, so it should have reset. I think it's a bit too thin, the bottom lip now, actually. Right, I can't make it perfect. Let's not get bogged down. Alright. The picture I was modelling it off, he's got like a Bala Club t-shirt on, so I'm going to try and find something similar to a Bala Club t-shirt, which obviously won't be exactly a Bala Club, but it's the t-shirt. I'm just going to see what are the logo options on these various t-shirts, and as I go through these, I'll probably see. I'm thinking Luke Westaway. I might have that because it kind of reminds me of the Flamingos Never Say Die t-shirt. Maybe in a different colour, but you know, definitely that pattern. Eyeliner. He does have some good eyelashes, doesn't he? I could sort out some eyeliner. I'll have to sort that out on each sim though. There is actually, I did notice that in the mods you can actually get proper eyelashes mods put in. I've got my glasses here, not makeup. Makeup. And we want eyeliner. I think when I'm pirating, I might do that for the Corazon look. But I've got a top brow one only. Like that? I mean, that's a bit too strong, I think. I think the thing with the eyeline, or maybe the change, it's the one that I can change colour, but for the top line, there isn't, is there? There is a blue one for the flamingo shirt, is there? I thought there would be. Yeah, that. So that'll be Luke Westaway's t-shirt, for example. So there's some certain things I've already seen for certain members outside Xbox. So I know some of the items are going to wear them. In fact, them shoes are quite Westaway. I'm just looking at the. I've just realised I'm not on t-shirts. I'm on all top items now. Do you have any patterns? You're just plain, aren't you? Generally, the ones with no pattern to begin with. I mean, Andy does like pirates. Maybe something with this. What patterns do we have for that? Well, it's just a light bulb. Is it always a light bulb? It's always a light bulb. And he does tend to like his black or white t-shirts. I've noticed that. What patterns have we got on this one? That's not Andy at all. It also feels a bit like a pup shirt, the blue one. Yeah, I suppose. Let's see what the options are on this actually. What's the white one? Is there a white one or it's just a plain white t-shirt?
So.
What are the t-shirts I've got Andy Farrant wearing on these photos? Not that one, that one. So that's his Bala Club one. Oh, and that one is in a shirt, a checkered shirt. I could do that look. Button up. Where are the button ups? Have I gone past it? Oh, there it is. So it's got a shirt or a t-shirt underneath, but it's an open shirt. But it's buttoned up with a t-shirt showing. Have we got a like one of them? I'm sure we must have something like that. That's the stereotypical games journalist look. Or even that could be as well. Oh, he's got his sleeves rolled up on this one with the shirt as well. So maybe something like that. Ah, there we go. That's a buttoned up shirt, kind of. It's kind of denim looking. What patterns have we got? No, there's no patterns, is there? Nah, move on with that. That's a bit too low. That's a bit too low, that t-shirt. he does button down a lot too. I mean, that is kind of... It's a different colour. Well, that's kind of what he's wearing on this one. It's weird, because I don't really focus on what people wear that much. Let's see what other Andy Farrant outfits we've got here. That's the Charlie Sheen one, isn't it? Has that got a t-shirt underneath it? No. I think... Yeah, I assume button down was the... We do have, like, there's fill in, fill out. There's fill in a form, and there's fill out a form. There's the American, there's the English version. They mean the same thing, but they're technically the opposite. Yeah, I'm not going to use the Charlie Sheen one, don't worry. I'm just going to use this one, I think, because does it have a dark colour? That's kind of... If I show... Oops, I X out of it rather than... Yeah, come back up. So the t-shirt I'm basing this on, I'm kind of basing it on that one there. I think they're all just going to be wearing jeans, to be honest. I didn't even check if that actually showed up on screen, Dad. Let me know if you didn't actually see that, because I forgot to actually check if that showed up on the screen. I'm trying to remember. Actually, I do have everyone's feet. I just realised I'm such an idiot. I've got my pictures of when I met them. And we've all got our feet up, our legs up on one leg, because we're doing the flamingo salute. Gallery. Thankfully, I don't take photos that often, so they should be not too far away. That's when I met Harry Large. That's Ian Higton and Johnny. Oh no, it was before that, wasn't it? The outside Xbox one. There they are. There they are. Zoom. Oh yeah, he's actually got a that plain one, you mean? That's kind of what you were going on about then, wasn't it, Reckless Rex? But more importantly, his foot is hidden on that photo. God damn it. I can see Luke's foot, I can see Mike's foot, I can see Jane's foot. Can't see Ellen's, but I can't see Andy's either. Is he hidden on all these photos? He is. What shoes would Andy? I'm just going to give him the Converse ones. If in doubt, go for the Converse knockoffs. That's what I always say. Yep, that's the one you were going on about. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Right. Yay or nay? Is that Andy Farrant? Does that look like an Andy Farrant outfit? Oh no. What are you saying oh no to? Oh no, now I have to wait to find out what you're saying oh no to. Is it to the fact that I can't see the feet? Because don't worry. I'm happy with the knockoff Converse option. Can't see my feet either, actually. There's Mike's feet. There's Ellen's foot. Oh, that's Luke, sorry. That's Ellen's foot. There's Jane. Jane's actually wearing Nikes. And this is the, I'll show you actually what the photo I was talking, the full photo. Flip it round. Go off, you stuff. Extra stuff. Oh. Yeah. That's when we're doing our flamingo salute. You found one of his feet. Oh, this is such a weird thing. I'm not googling Andy Farrant feet. It's not going to become a stream where I Google all the Xbox members' names followed by feet. That is not happening. I'm not adding that to the Google algorithm. Brown Timberland boots. I'm happy with that. Giving some Tims. There we go. Some Tims. Right. We could do a little bit of tinkering later on, but I'm conscious. I've been going for an hour now, and I've done one sim. I've got 5 sims to do. So I'll move on, and we can go back. Not play with genetics. Add new sim. It's almost as if it knew the next sim I wanted to do was a female. Ellen Rose. You just googled as Insta. Fair enough. I don't do Instagram, so it's not even a thing I think about looking at. Even though like one of my feces is on there, but I'm just conscious. Ellen needs. Get the pitch right. Oh, hang on. I trust you, Rex. So I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you link. Oh, well, you haven't actually linked. Why is it? I wonder why it blocked it first. I'll get that on my other screen now. I have to delete all the spaces. Yeah, Sims doesn't have a height slider, unfortunately, so I can't. Everyone's just got to be the same height. Oh yeah, there you go. You found better ones. Do the proper link if it lets you, because I'll allow you to put a link in, Rex. I can't go into the settings to turn it on though. I'm not going to do that actually, because then any rando will appear and suddenly send me a link. If it lets you do a proper link, I'll let it show. You've tweeted it? Okay. I've got Twitter open on this one. Notifications. I've got about 20 different screens open on here now. Oh, you've DM'd me. I was looking at my notifications. It's not there. There it is. Oh yeah, I see it. Very white to them ones, aren't they? I can make that his summer look, because one of the options is summer. So that one could be his summer look. Right, Ellen. Aspiration. I mean, I'm thinking that because of the cat things, but I'm going to make her a cat lover anyway. She doesn't mind doggos, though. No worries, Rex. I know she has done, like, she did do other creative stuff. I understand what sneakers are, Reckless Rex, don't worry. You can use Americanisms. We're quite familiar with most of them around the world, as American films are quite prevalent in society these days, so... I've just knocked something off over there. What is that? It's a USB thing. Right, it's not plugged in, so it's fine. I'm going to make a... Oh. Right, she's cheerful. Joggers. I know what joggers are. Oh, you asking Rex that, Isabel? Tennis shoes. I have some tennis shoes actually. I never wear them anymore. Ellen does like to read, doesn't she? But I'm giving them all geek.
Oh.
Cat lover, she has to have that. They're her ones. Right. Skate shoes. Vans were the skate shoes that most proliferated English culture, British culture. I remember lots of people in alternative cultures had Vans. Vans were the alternative shoe. Sand shoes. We call them. I think we call if they're what I'm thinking of. I think we call them plimsolls or pumps. Gym shoes. If they're what I'm thinking you're going on about. Right, default faces. Vans are the best thing. I don't know. I think there's a few things that are better than Vans. Right, hang on, let me get a picture of Ellen up. I just realised I've still got Andy pictures up. Ellen pictures. I'm definitely not googling Ellen Rose feet. There she is actually. I just realised I've got her in there. There she is. She's a bit squinty eye in that picture though, so I might have to use a different picture for better eyes. That's a bit more open eye, there we go. Nope. Ooh, that's wrong. They're all quite narrow. I mean, I don't mean this in a rude way, but Ellen's got a bit more of a rounder face. Sims don't really do that. I'll use that. Her ears aren't that big for a start. That's bigger. That's smaller. Are you just listing Google Ellen Rose? I suppose, yeah, shoes would actually be the safer way of getting around that, I suppose. Feet. I like feet on the feel of feet. Well, eye colour. I'm doing the simple stuff first. Can't really see. It's a bit too shadowy, that one. Let me go back to these ones. I had a good clear shot of Ellen's eyes. There they are. Would you say? Let's just check another one, because even that's quite dark. I would say she's in the same cap as me. She's kind of got that grey-green type thing. Eyebrows. Her hair covers her eyebrows. Maybe if I just do her hair. And there are ones with the dye, the colours. Long hair. No, it's not like that. It's kind of like that, but not that fringe. I need to give her a bit of a fringe though. So long hair with a bit of a fringe, but also coloured. I'm not asking for much here, Sims. I'll change that to brown as well. Which changes the... Is there a way to make it brown but the bottom bit blue? Because I hate this about Sims. Like it just decides to change. Oh, you can't on the default thing. I know in mods you can do, but I'm using the default thing. Oh, I mean, she doesn't ponytail it often. It's a bit much, but I'm kind of thinking that might be okay for Ellen. You see your soon, Rex, though if you're not here, I'm not sure how you can hear me saying that. Right, she's got quite thin eyebrows there. I'm on hair still. Eyebrows. I don't think she's got quite this. Oh crikey, that was quick. Yeah. That was such a short absence, Rex, that you shouldn't have even bothered mentioning that you were going to be absent. You like that hair? Alright. I think it's going to be the closest I can get. And I have seen her in kind of braids and pigtails and stuff in the past. So it's not like out of the realms of what she would have as a hair. Stop moving. I'm trying to click on your nose. Right, Ellen's nose. Oh no, I've got to get Ellen's profile now, haven't I? I do think that jaw, that needs to come, oops, maybe a bit too much. Maybe if I make her cheeks a bit wider. And I think she needs a bit wider a mouth as well. She hasn't got like a small pouty mouth. I do find actually in The Sims a lot of the female mouths are quite pouty. They're very stretch that out a bit. I might be all right. She's got a bit wider mouth than that. Got very thin lips, Ellen. Actually, never really noticed. That's quite thin. It's a bit too thin though. Detail edit. Make that a bit thicker. Oh, she has got quite fit. Oops, no, I can't. Can I make it wider? So Rex approves of the hair as well. So the hair's met the approval of the masses. Oopsie-daisy. Hopefully the mic did not pick up that, because I just farted. Which I didn't even expect to happen, it just happened. And I told the world, even though I might have got away with it. Do you ever get that? Like when you're just walking along and all of a sudden a fart comes out and there was no like warning, there was no rumbling in the belly, there was no like, you didn't feel any build up of pressure, it just comes out. Happens to me all the bloody time. Actually, that lip might be better. Yeah, that's better, that lip. Now nose. I think the farts comments just hit the stream. It did pick up. I could have got away with it. I'm glad neither of you are prudy. Let's just put it that way. Oh, that's actually a much better one for your eyebrows. I think I've got quite... She looks so youthful in that photo. That must be quite an old one. I've just googled of Ellen Rose pictures just to see if I get a profile. Being a girl, not to gender stereotype her more, I did find it easier to find pictures of Ellen and Jane when I googled them in terms of variety than Andy, Mike, and Luke. Especially Luke. There's not that much. Like, there's a lot of repetition of the same pictures when you Google image Luke. Though having said that, that's one I want to find of Luke, which is one of the first ones that comes up. Very handsome chap there, eh? Dashing even. Non sequitur fart. Very good. Non sequitur farts. That could be. Put that in Latin, and that will be my motto. Non sequitur sounds quite Latin actually. It must be Latin based, non sequitur. I'm guessing it sounds like a word that's probably come through the Romance route. What I was looking for. Forgotten what I was looking for. That was it. Ellen. That's more front on Ellen. Right. I think her face just looks a bit, because of the hair thing being so different. Do you know what I didn't do? Eyes. Her eyes are fairly big. We need to give her a bit of eyeliner. It is Latin. Non sequitur is Latin. I did say it sounded Latin. It sounded like a Latin root, but I didn't know if it was the original Latin word. Like beef comes from boeuf, French for boeuf, and stuff like that. Like, so it's based on a French word, but isn't a French word, if you know what I mean, is what I was trying to get at. It looks like it's based on a Latin word. I weren't sure if that was the Latin, like if it had changed over time. But fart, Latin for fart, that's what you need to Google for me. Get me Latin for fart. Right, nose, that's what I was doing. I've completely lost track of what was going on about then, and then I was looking at the picture, found the picture, and then realised, right, why was I looking for a picture? We want to do Ellen's nose. I think I'm just going to use the edit mode and just tweak the nose that I've got here. English is, yeah, all over the place, English, in terms of the origins of the words. Oops, didn't quite do that then, that's okay. Okay. Crepito. Problem is his pronunciation, right? Well, I mean, no one knows how to pronounce Latin words. The most... I do know it's right. It's kind of guesswork on how Latin was pronounced. So even if you hear a Latin expert speak Latin, they're just guessing at what it sounded like. So maybe when I say crepito, that is 100% accurate. Having a northern English accent isn't the best for a Romance language, to be honest. I mean, when I learnt French, after a while I stopped trying to put on a French accent, because it came to me, a lot of people from other countries speak English. But French people come to England and speak English and they have a French accent still. Polish people come across, I know quite a few Polish people, they still speak with a Polish accent. I'm not offended by the fact that they're speaking my language in another accent, so why should I have to put on a French accent when I speak French? So I got marked down in French class because I refused to put on a French accent when I spoke French. And I just used my broad northern accent. And they marked me down and I went, enculé is what I said to them. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to apologise, Rex. You're allowed to do other things. I'd say everyone makes a faux pas, to be honest, Isabel. I know you was making a joke there, but... Agreed reaccents. Yeah. I think that's okay for Ellen, to be honest. Right. What outfit should we put Ellen in? Well, I know one thing, actually. First things first. Ellen likes her tights. And we need to give her some nice shorts. She likes that type of thing, doesn't she? I haven't actually got any... All the pictures I've taken her of the upper waist. She doesn't have torn denim shorts, though, does she? Something like that, maybe. What's pretty Ellen to you? Well, if it looks pretty Ellen to you, Rex, we'll accept it. Where was that image? I've forgotten where I put that image now. Was it on that one or was it on this? Did I Google it? It might be one of these. Not that one. Not that one. I've got too many tabs open on this bloody browser now and it's part of the screen. You think the denim was better? It's still denim. What do you mean the torn denim one? Yeah, I know you mean the face Rex. I'm not finished with the outfit yet. Delay why? What about that denim pair? I just don't think she just... Does she... her hair's torn? I think she says to have darker ones when she does wear them. I don't think that's right. How's that? Ellen does wear short shorts. Short shorts relative to her height, yeah. Well, she's normal height in this game. That's something we just have to live with. Is there a blue version of that last one? I just thought the blue version looked too bright. Of this one, you mean? There is that, but I just thought that was a bit bright. Oh, maybe that one. That one might be alright. Let's see what people... Second denim is also good. Right, I'm going to let you see this one. And then choose between this one or the previous pair she was wearing. I'm just going to wait now. I'm going to have a drink. I'll just flip that shut now, so that's going to lock. I'm not going to make her a child. She is going to be a young adult. The thing is, as well, when you pick children, your style options really go down. As the younger you get, the less... I mean, I'm assuming you mean teenager by child, rather than a full-on child. Even the teenagers are similar height to the adults, to be honest. There's not that much of a height difference. So many notifications. I've looked at that one, I've looked at that one. Oh, I've not looked at them ones. You think this one then, Rex? So Rex is going for this one. We're gonna see if Isabella's vote comes in. Isabella, even not Isabella. Good. I'm glad that she'll be an adult. Oh. I'll just read that message from Pa. Just had a quick scan of it. I'll have a proper read of it later. I like the second denim in black or the first in torn. I put the apostrophe, don't worry, Isabel. Black is also good. So this one in black. That's what I had originally, wasn't it? Right. We're moving on. Shoes. These just feel too short. I read it, Isabel. There's no need to react to it. I saw it. Oh, these feel too long. I was trying to think there because you like the other ones. She does like. I know she does. There isn't much. I mean, you can't. I just realised I'm gesturing around my crotch now. Thankfully, it's off camera. But I'll stop doing that anyway. But the torn also work. We'll go for the torn ones then. Got buddy Natalie Imbruglia pants coming on now. It was Natalie Imbruglia who did torn, wasn't it? I've lost them now. I just realised why, because I've got too many on. I've got all the styles on. Shorts. Actually, what's that pair like? Hey, hang on. We've got a compromise here. A third pair. Black or blue, or do you want the torns? I'll move on to the shoes while people decide. Right, Ellen Rose shoes. Did you give me an image of Ellen's shoes, or did I can't remember what I got images of or not now. I'm just going to Google it, it'll be quicker. Instagram will be the one, won't it? I'm so unorganised. Well, Ellen Rose shoes. No, Google was not able to predict I was going to put that. Oh, that's just other people's shoes. I'm just getting loads of adverts for shoes now. Oh, hang on. That's Ellen taking a picture of her friend's shoes. That's not helping me. That didn't get me anything. This pair is 100% right. Okay, this is the pair we're on then. Okay, the Ellen Rose shoes thing didn't work because I'm just getting just random shoes. Hang on. Where are not loafers? Sneakers. I'll go for what she was wearing in that picture. Pardon me. That's what she's wearing in the picture I've got here. Get theirs instas up. God, I can type today. Hey! Hey, Isabel, this is what I'm like every day. You've seen me on Platform 32 streams, the amount of typos I do, and Eurogamer streams, and head in desk. Yes, I was doing that earlier before the stream started, when the stream should have started 5 minutes earlier. Right. What could Ellen wear? Right, we need something quite colourful up top, I reckon, for Ellen. I think t-shirt's the way to go, actually. This is quite a soothing tune. Or maybe something with a cat on. I mean, I think that's a bit too... Ellen's not the type of person to show off a midriff, I don't think. What pictures are on this? Yeah, I know. I mean, I can tell from the context of the I mean, if you do just read the literal sentence, it doesn't make sense. But I can tell from the context of what you're saying and what you've previously said. Breathe, Daniel. What you meant to say. No, none of them. Let's get that other picture with what t-shirt she was wearing at the meet and greet. Again. Oh, I meant to send them to Jackie. I still haven't done. Right. Because I've got these pictures, and there's a few of them. But of when Jackie went to the meet and greet and she gave outside Xbox, you know, the bags of Mike and Luke just wearing the bags on their heads. I quite like that one. Luke's face on that one's good. There's a good cat one somewhere. Is it a t-shirt though, or is it something else? Let's just look. Oh. I mean, now it's got bunnies and stuff. Oh, he's not un-Ellen-like. Maybe it's not on the t-shirt, it's the cat one. It's not tank tops. Blouses, maybe under blouses. Let's see what's under there. I don't think Ellen tends to wear blouses often. You like that second pick? Can you do that? Can you just make it just show stuff from cats and dogs? I did not know you could do that. Was it in... Oh, content. Nope. Pats. Ah! I never really used the filter bits for these bits, to be honest. I just tend to just browse through everything. Alright, so we'll just do all tops from cats and dogs. I mean, it is cat jumper, but I don't know if Ellen's really... Oh, dog jumper. It might be, because I just have the cats and dogs pack, but there's also a secondary things with just items in that you can buy separately, which I've not purchased. So, it might not actually be one I've got, to be honest. Or full body. What are the full body options from cats and dogs? Are there full body options from cats and dogs? I mean, no, that'll get rid of the shorts, so no, I'm not going to do that. That'd be a stupid thing to do. What am I talking about? That's quite... Life is Strange, actually. That top. Chloe, I'm thinking of. Couldn't remember the name now. But no. Oh! Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to take a top off completely. I meant to click on the... Oh, right. I need to take the filter off there, don't I? Sorry, Ellen. Didn't mean to put you in your bra in public. I'm just looking through all the things quickly. I don't know. I like the purple. I like the idea of having Xtra purple. It is Life is Strange, like, yeah, you got what I mean. Scanning through the pictures. I don't remember picking up this bowling pack. I must have bought that years ago. But I've no memory of playing it with. Because I noticed when I was creating a house the other day, I could just. One of the options for the outdoor items was a bowling alley. And I thought, I don't remember buying that. Yeah, the purple with the chick I think is quite. Just Control Z. What did I Control Z this time? Oh, to put the clothes back on because I detopped her. We'll say that's Ellen's default look. Next, alphabetically, is Jane.
Chobe, Mr. Glor.
Jane is famously a woman.
Lampima Ruskin.
I know the hair for Jane straight away. Right, Jane. I don't know if it's that.
Ah.
I'm just trying to see which would be appropriate for Jane. Knowledge. Nerd brain. The laundry day thing. I've heard people talk about the laundry day thing. I hate doing laundry in real life. To the point where I tend to only do laundry when I've realised I have no more socks and underpants left. So I have to do laundry to be able to get dressed the next day. This is the hard bit, isn't it? I don't see Jane as much as a mixologist. I mean, let's just go for Public Enemy. Right, first things first, she is a geek. She's 100% evil and genius. Them ones I'm happy with.
Hell no. Bueno.
I've not seen anyone do laundry in The Sims, but I have. Jane is very fit. Oh, it's just essentially there's a thing where an app. I mean, Rex is probably going to answer this before I can. But whenever you take your clothes off at night, it goes in the laundry hamper, and then you actually have to do your laundry to get clothes back. And you've got washing up lines. I don't think she's that buff, is she? But yeah. No, that's Jane. She's evil. Deal with it, Rex. She's going to take over the world. She might have fooled you, but she hasn't fooled us. I think with the faces, whoops. It would help if we start with like quite an Asian face, because she is of Asian descent. Maybe not that one so much. Maybe not. Maybe that was a bad choice. These are just getting worse. Further away from Jane than what the original thing was, I think. Oh, let's get my Jane picture up as well. I hope you made Aoife ripped AF. I did actually. I'll when I finished, I'll show you. Is Aoife's? Yeah. Aoife's. You'll be able to see in her swimming outfit, Aoife's ripped body. I'll show you that at the end of the stream. I'll give you a sneak peek into the alternate attire of Team Eurogamer. Jane. Where's Jane? Yep, too far. There we go. Hello, Jane. We'll use that as the basis, but I know that's way off at the moment. Tell you what we can change, actually, is the skin tone first. Oh, can you see their eyes in that one? She has got browny eyes, so leave the eye colour. Her eyebrows are thicker than that. Yeah, I know what you mean. It is quite Vietnamese, but I will change stuff later. I mean, the nose is completely wrong, which is a major issue. But yeah, we're going to change the eyes. Don't worry about it. And the eyeliner's wrong for Jane as well. In fact, let's take off the makeup for now. Oh, that made it worse. Let's change the eyes. That's better. She has got very notable cheeks, says Jane. So we need to make sure the cheeks are... oops, not so much like that. Right, so let's just do the hair, because the hairstyle for Jane is easy. Long. It's one of these two. I'm just trying to remember what the difference is. Is there a difference between them two? They appear to be the same, unless there's something at the back that's different. They're identical. Is there any difference at all? Oh, there's a bit more fuller. That's a bit more fuller at the side, but that's Jane's hair anyway. Because, you know, it just is, isn't it? I've seen Jane in her gym gear. I'm sure she's posted a picture of, yeah, in a gym, well, I don't know, gym gear, but when she's going out for runs, I'm sure I've seen pictures of that. Hair-wise is perfect, isn't it? Right, sort out a nose. Because as we know, the nose is the window to the face. Let's get the picture back up. There she is. That's got a slightly side-on look. So I need to... Right, them nostrils are far too low down. Let's get more front on one now, actually. Come back, Jane. Where's Jane? That's Mike. Oh, by the way, just for reference, that's one of the Mike reference photos I'm using. Not because that's what Mike Noah type, but I just saw it. I thought I'm downloading that picture. That's a good Jane one. No, it doesn't let me zoom in on that one. Okay, maybe that was the bad one. I picked a small picture. Right. I think profile looks quite good based on this picture, which is that. What am I doing in any detail edit mode? I think that's alright, to be honest. We'll just make that. She has very high cheekbones. She does. They're quite high, them cheekbones there. Oops, maybe not that pronounced. A bit in, a bit in, a bit. That's a bad side to profile from because of the hair. I'm gonna try. Oh, it's Pa here. Hello, Pa. Insert a heckle. Get off my screen, you beardy bastard. Is that a heckle? That you'd say, Pa? How have you been doing anyway, Pa? I've not heard from you in ages. I believe you've moved. Highs and close to her eyes. I think there's only so high I can get them, though. I think that's as high as I can get them now. Most excited reaction yet for Pa. I'm sorry, but, you know, it has been a while. There is one that looks a bit like a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt that looks a bit like the Solaire Salute to the Sun shirt, which Jane wears a lot. So I'm going to try and see if I can find that one. I'm sure I've seen it in here somewhere. It might be a guy t-shirt though, so I might have to take off the feminine. You got back home yesterday? Good to hear. We missed you as well, Pa. It's not the same, you know, play PUBG without you saying, fuck off, Nico. Right, I tell you what, I'll go on t-shirts, because I think the long sleeve shirts, oh yeah, they do, actually that might, just that have a colour option. I mean, it's more green. The Solaire one has got green arms, but that can be a fallback. I think it's got green arms anyway.
Ah.
It's been a while since I played PUBG, to be fair, Rex. I've not played. I've kind of got a bit battle royaled out, so I'm taking a bit of a break from it. All battle royale games at the moment. Hence, I've been doing a lot of Sims. I've been playing Football Manager a lot, which I'd been out of for quite a while. So I've been playing easy-going games more recently. But I probably will get back in eventually, because these things go in circles with me. Good to hear, Pa. I'm just googling the Solaire t-shirt. I think it's green sleeved. I mean, that's not the worst option to have it as a blue sleeve version. That's not a Solaire t-shirt at all. That's the Solaire one. Yeah, there it is. So it is green. Thought it was, but let's just see what's in the male category under t-shirts. Just see if there's one closer. But if not, we'll go for that. There isn't, is there? Oh, there it is. I mean, it has the V thing, doesn't it? Which makes it a bit less Solaire-esque.
Ooh.
Addicted to Gris, are you? I've not even touched Gris. Right. The vote is the green one with the button-up thing, or this in blue. Make your vote now, and I'll move on to the pants while the decisions come in.
Huh?
Jane does tend to wear grey pants a lot. I noticed that. Casually, I mean. I've seen in very, quite varied style. I'm on the Slayer picture still. There it is. Right. Oh, we're still on the grist, are we? Oh, it's a short one, is it? I don't actually know anything about it. I've heard lots of people mention grist and talk about how much they love it and stuff, but I don't think I've actually ever ever seen anything of the actual game itself. I'm just trying to see if there's baggier options. Not skin tight, not jeans, not cropped. Top one. What are the options? Green is better colour wise, but yeah, cleavage thing doesn't look right. Yeah, blue Jane doesn't go for cleavage. I agree as well. How baggy are they? No, they're the wrong type of pants indeed. They're all quite similar in style. I might, because I am going to do other outfits, but I'm just doing this as kind of like a casual look. So I might do her with the Praise to the Sun pants. That's but that might be a more formal outfit. One of the other ones. Is that what they're called? Palazzo pants? I don't know. You sub, so you expect high quality content. Well, Pa, it sucks to be you right now because you're getting nothing but dross off me. Are they called palazzo pants? Is that what they're called? I don't know fashion. I just wear things that people I like make. Hence the outside Xbox t-shirt. I don't know. And the Eurogamer t-shirts, and sometimes I end up making t-shirts of them myself. Oh, don't get me started on them technical difficulties at the stream. I have no idea what went wrong. YouTube just went, there seems to be a problem. Please try again later. No, this is the time I scheduled the stream to start. And then I got the stream started, then Sims crashed. I had to reboot my PC by doing a hard shutdown. That was annoying. Anyway, we're going to give her white Nikes trainers. Just sneakers if they are in Sims. Which are the good Nike-esque ones? What look like Nikes? They're obviously Adidas. They might be Nikes. Do they have that in white? No. She has... They're very colourful. Is that in white? That in white. They look like Nikes. Oh, you watched that broken headphones one? Yeah. Oh. I still have them headphones for some reason. Are they near here? They're not actually near me at the moment. Oh, I can see them over there. For some reason, I haven't thrown them away yet. Despite that being a long, long time ago. She has cropped palazzo pants that are beautiful. I'm going to have to Google palazzo pants to know that that's what the right thing you're talking about is. What I mean. They're not cropped, these ones. They're full length. Oops, I've closed all. Damn it. I'll have to search and find all them things again. God damn it. Damn it. So entertain yourselves while I do this. I've gone into settings, so I want to go to the internet. Why have I gone on settings? There's internet. Palazzo pants. Don't. What? Someone just slammed a door in a flat above me. Very loudly, because I've got headphones on and I heard it through my headphones. How do you spell palazzo? Oh, it's gone off the thing now. I have to guess. I think it was that. We'll find out in a second. Oh, I got it right. Oh! She does wear them actually, yes. But that's not what I was looking for. So that's a good choice. Are there things like that in the game? Let's have a look at... Am I still just on that? It should be pale as though. Who's very pale? Me. I am. I can't actually deny that. Despite the fact I am of Indian descent, I have no pigmentation whatsoever. My mum looks very Mediterranean because she's a lot more closer, I guess, to, you know, she's got Indian and white quite close, so she looks very Mediterranean, her natural skin tone. But me, I just incredible. Well, I suppose my dad's Irishness is what drags it down. He just gets rid of all that pigmentation. There doesn't seem to be anything like palazzo pants in this area. Oh, unless is that? I don't think that works, to be honest. I think I'll use the Control Z. I'm going to go for that for now. I don't know what everyone's reacting to now, to be honest. I just see reactions, and that's the whole thing. I don't know if it's something I've said or something that's been said in the chat that people are laughing at. He's a northerner, he's undoubtable. Right, we're gonna. That's gonna be the generic Jane model for now. Next alphabetically is Luke. Luke Westaway. And again, it's a shame we don't have sliders because we really need to make Luke Westaway a lot taller. Wise choice in Control Z there. That hair might actually work. Obviously, I'll change the colour of it, but that hair might actually work. Right. Creative music. That's our Luke. I'm going to give Luke the cheerful thing as well. Well, as I said, actually, they're all getting a geek. Music lover. Right. If there are any objections to those three, let me know and tell me if they're other choices. You reacted as pale as dough. Ah, I missed that. Oops, face. Apart from the colour of tone, I think that's actually quite a good face to start at the base. Let's get the handsome Luke picture up. Oh yeah, I closed it all, didn't I? Right, hang on. God damn it, I forgot to press closed all. Luke Westaway picture. Oh, it's not quite right, that hair, to be honest, but first things first, we'll change the colour. Actually, we'll sort the skin tone first, shall we? Oh, what'd you change the skin tone? That really does not look right. Oh. Was Addo a person? Oh, Andy aspiration. We'll have a look. Andy was... Oh yeah, he's a mixologist. He wants to make drinks that don't poison people. But they have got the... I was contemplating... Yeah, that face is not good. I was contemplating... we'll look at some of the other possible... Because he's got like that. He's got that little quaff, sweat back thing. That's the one that was on, wasn't it? That might be a bit lukey. That's a bit lukey, isn't it? Obviously, we'll have to change the colour to. I think a lighter brown might be better for Luke. What do you think? That one or that one? Actually, that might be closer to Luke. I need to sort out the mouth area, and I need to sort out that jaw. We need to get rid of that stubble, really, don't we? Facial hair, just get off. That's better already. Lips need to be sorted. He's got a fatter bottom lip, but he's got quite a thin top lip. I never stared at the OXbox lips so much. No, that goes in too much, actually. It needs to be a bit more... Less of a dimple, more of a curve. Maybe that one. The hair is great. You think lighter toned than this, do you? It's starting to look a bit less monstrous. So you think that one for Luke? Do you? Oh, let's get Luke's eyes sorted. Were his eyes blue? Oh, they're kind of a very... No, oops, that's the hair, isn't it? I'm on. I think he's got kind of that. Maybe it's not quite as pale as that. Yeah, we'll go for that one. What's that one look like? Oh, that's too blue. Yeah, that one. We're up to creating outside Xbox in The Sims. I've not named Luke Westwood. Did I name Jane, by the way? I didn't. How rude of me. I'm making the outside Xbox crew. If you don't know who they are, they're some YouTubers who do gaming content on the YouTubes outside Xbox YouTube channel. Oh, I didn't even spot the name then, to be honest. Good call, Rex, in terms of the name. I wasn't even looking at the name then. I think it's one S for Jane. I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong in the spelling of any of these names.
Ah. Ooh.
Is it west away like that? I'm gonna have to check the spelling of west away. Actually, it says in that picture. It is that. It's just west and then away. Ah, there you go.
Aha.
Thing is, yeah, with spoilers, it's not something I've ever done, but I have been told spoilers in the past. But when it comes down to actually watching the film, completely forgot the spoiler until the thing that they spoiled happened, and then going, "Oh yeah, someone told me about that," but like been initially surprised by the thing already. No, there's going to be other people apart from you, Rex, who aren't going to see Endgame. I'm in the minority in the people I know, in terms of like most of the people I know don't watch any of the MCU films. I occasionally have. I mean, I've managed to take people to some of them, like the ones I know they would just be able to get into without knowing anything. So Guardians of the Galaxy, I got so many people to watch Guardians of the Galaxy, and they just loved it as a film. I didn't even tell them it was a Marvel film. I just said, "This is this great comedy set in space," and yeah, they loved it. Especially the soundtrack. What am I doing now, Westaway? I've not sorted out his nose yet. What am I doing? Sort out Luke Westaway's nose. Right, it's definitely not that anyway, is it? So what we're going to do, we're going to bring that nostril in and down. I haven't got a profile for... Ooh, that needs to come out a bit, doesn't it? Oh, I'm going to have to do that into the non... To be honest, I don't mind being told, but yeah, being told, but actively going out of your way to spoil things is a bit of a dick move. Like, I have had people spoil stuff for me, but not intentionally. But then I'm not one of them people who makes too much of a fuss about it. If a film's good, a film's good. I went into The Sixth Sense. I say went into. I watched it at home, but I knew what happened in The Sixth Sense when I watched The Sixth Sense the first time. It didn't spoil the film for me at all. It was still, I thought it was still really well done. Oh, that face is really wrong, isn't it? Ooh. I think we need to bring that out a bit. Oh, no. Or maybe do that. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, I might be able to sort out Andy with that. That might help with the problems I was having with Andy's profile. Hang on. Oh, I can't... Oh, let me grip it. There we go. That's a bit better. That sorts out my Andy issue, doesn't it? That looks better. I need to bring the nose in a bit now, I think. Now I've done that. Because I was trying to do the nose, compensate with the nose. But now, I think if I bring that down a bit. It's not, oh, actually, that brow bit needs sorting out a bit now, doesn't it? I didn't know you could do that. I've played, like, been playing since the first Sims. I mean, I only discovered if you hold Alt, you can move things, and you press 9 and the 0 key on the top part of the keyboard, not the number pad, can be used to raise things off the floor or lower them down, and the square brackets below where the numbers are can be used to shrink and enlarge objects. I only found that out. Hang on. Every time someone says dick, I have to accept the comment. It's fine. It's just YouTube automatically hates the word dick. We all have one. No, we don't. 50% of us have one. Actually, technically, 49.4% of the population has one by default at birth. What happens after that point? I can't tell you the stats for. But I believe that was, well, those stats might be out of date. The last time I knew the male to female birth rates, that was accurate, but it fluctuates between. It tends to be more girls than boys, though. By a smidge. Oh, that's made that worse. Oh, no. Why did that do that? I was going the other way. I think this bit needs raising up a bit. How do I raise that bit? You really like that clarification. Nice. Yeah, it was very realising I might be saying something that I shouldn't be saying and then tried to backpedal. Like, dig up! I'm not, like I say, I will admit to not always being the most PC with my first thoughts. Like, I'm very open to other things, but I was raised in a time. Like, I'll give you an example. On a Discord, another Discord I'm on that is nothing to do with P32 and stuff. I was asked. I was helping people out for a project, and I said I'd help them out and that lot. And the people said they're going to say, "Yeah, I'm helping out. What personal pronoun would I prefer to be referred to as?" And I thought I would never even consider asking that question. So I just said he, him's fine, and fed off. But I would never even have occurred of that being an issue. And for some people, that is an issue. Being referred to as certain personal pronouns, they don't like it. No, that nose is not right at all. But it's one of those things. Just because you don't have a problem with something doesn't mean other people don't take issue. And you have to be sensitive to other people's feelings, so long as those feelings aren't dick feelings. To be fair, let's be clear on that. There are certain people where you can absolutely say no, that is absolutely wrong. I've just realised I'm trying to do something so fine that I know I can't do it in Sims. I think it does need to be a bit wider, that nostril. There are testing sheets now, but it's you can do the resizing stuff in normal Sims without even activating the testing sheets now, Rex. It's just a default action which can be done regardless. But most of the cheats can be done without even activating the testing, to be honest. Oh, that's wrong. I might have cocked up that thing now, mightn't I? Control Z. I probably should have used a different nose to begin with. Oops, I'm going really wrong here. Yeah, Control Z. I am Control Z in now to try and sort. I think I probably used the wrong nose to start off with. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's just in case I have altered that slightly. I had. How do I fix this bit? Maybe if I don't do it in the fine edit. Maybe if I just do it in the normal edit. Oh, no, that's not right. Can I? I think I've just used the wrong nose to start off with. It's just too low, isn't it? I might have to restart the nose. Let's restart the nose. What time are we on, by the way? Oh, crikey. Come to 4. Well, 3:30, so we're not really come to 4. Yeah. I am. Oh. So the sound's come back there. The sound has cut out on me then for a second. I thought, oh, something bad about to happen. I might be able to work with that for Luke, actually. I think that nose has a good basis for Luke. He does have a bit of a curve to that nose. Let's go into detail edit. Right. Can we raise that off a bit? I think we're looking a bit better with this one. Right. He does have slightly higher nostrils than the tip of his nose. Oh, it's Bendix on in half an hour. Don't worry, I won't be streaming too long because someone else who's streaming, I'll be want to watch their stream later on. Alice Liguri of Rock Paper Shotgun. I don't know if you watch the Rock Paper Shotgun YouTube channel. They're affiliated with OXbox and Eurogamer. There's some good content on there. I'll give them a free shout out. I might watch a bit of the Bendix one once I finish this. I mean, I've only got Mike to do after this, and because of the length of time it's doing, I might just do the default and outfits and do the other outfits, including I was going to do what I'll do. I'll tell you what I was going to do. The party outfits, I was going to do the D&D characters as best as I could. There are issues with some of them. I think Andy, Ellen, and even Luke. Luke might be tricky with the skin colour because I think he'd have to have the same skin colour as his main character. That is Lemons, indeed. Yeah, and Jane, I don't know what I've got in terms of content for horns. There is a Halloween pack, but I don't own it. So I don't know what potential horn attachments I've got. But that's what I was going to do. I was going to make the party outside Xbox. But I think I'll just create the first outfit and might call it a day, probably before Bennett's stream starts. Because it's taken me a lot longer than I thought it would do. Because when I've made real people in the forest, it's been my friends. I've made friends in this. People I actually know. And it's never taken me as long as it took me, especially Andy. For some reason, Andy took a ridiculous amount of time. I think that's quite good for Luke. Right. Now to decide on which fashion Luke should have as default. Yeah. I like the idea as well, Isabel. It's just I don't know if I can do it. But I'm going to give it a go. Andy's I can easily do. And Ellen's isn't going to be too hard. Like I won't be able to do the ears. She won't be able to have elf ears, but I could come up with a kind of druidic type outfit, I reckon. Let's just see what else Luke likes to wear. Oh, true, yeah, I just realised I knew what I was putting for Luke, didn't I? T-shirts. I know what T-shirt I'm doing. It's that one in blue. That's Luke's T-shirt. And pants. He just tends to wear jeans. I think they're jeans. Just need to get the colour right. Does he wear light jeans or does he wear dark jeans? Does Westaway? Let's have a look at what he was wearing when I met and gret him. I did the metting and they're kind of greyed out actually. They're a bit grey washed. Or not as grey as it's kind of more darky grey, blacky. Not that style maybe. Let's find another. Just do jeans. Not quite as bad as that. He's not really got tears in. He doesn't have turn-ups. I don't like turn-ups. I don't. That's what you might have seen a bit of, sensed a bit of disapproval in my voice there, as I saw the turn-ups. Turn-ups are not my thing. That's very much like what Mike's wearing. That shading. Trying to find something a bit. Oh, they're all patterned. He doesn't tend to wear Ripped jeans as a Luke. That's got rips in, but oh, you may have the Bendix time wrong. I've only caught bits of Bendix's stream recently. I've missed most of them. They've either been on when I've been watching someone else stream, or I've been out. Or I've just actually there's one occasion where I just played video games for a one game. I got lost in it and played it for a ridiculously long amount of time. I don't want to do blue with blue, so I do want to give it. Oh, that might work. We'll go for that. Because I can see his feet, we'll give him some socks. Give him. Tell you what, you can have extra purple socks. He does like to wear, actually. I think he does actually have some stripy socks. 6 PM UTC +2. Oh, yeah, because she's not in England anymore, is she? So that'll be 2 hours ahead of us, wouldn't it? Hang on, no, +2. Yeah, +2 would be 2 hours ahead. So yeah, 6 PM would be 4 PM up for us, wouldn't it? The shoes. Let me just check. I did see them shoes on the right feet. Luke is wearing. Oh no, they're not his. That's Mike's shoes I was thinking of. So we're not going to give that to Luke. Was there one of the options? Or did I imagine that? I think I imagined that. He did have kind of... No, that's not right. He does have... I don't know why I'm trying to tie it into that. Oh, that might work. If we got that in... That's close to what he's wearing on here. Not quite right, but... 3M for you. Oh, you're just getting me all sorts of time constraints here. I keep forgetting I was giving you the English time and you're in Australia. Easy way, this is what I do when I have trouble with time. I just Google time in, so in this case, Denmark. And that'll tell you what time it is now, and then you'll know how long it is till 6 PM in Denmark. That's what I do when I have people in other time zones talking about stuff. I just get the time in whatever time zone they're in. I've just noticed someone's done something in my gallery there. Right, so that's Luke Westaway. I don't think Luke's quite that skinny though, actually. Let's give Luke a bit more meat on his bones. Oops, not that much. That's better.
Oh, Dabby.
Dabby indeed. That'll be Luke for now. And now let's finish off Mike Chanel. That sounded so wrong. I did name all of them, didn't I? They are all names. Andy's named, Danny's named, Luke's named, Sim 5. So this is Mike, a boy.
Shlopajelja.
2 L's, isn't it? Chanel. Should I just keep the buddy ears? Very good. Right. I'll just make sure they are. Yeah. Right, Mike. Chief of Mischief. Goofball. Geek. Childish. I think that's Mike. Again, any objections or any other thoughts that you could think as alternate traits, let me know. Hey, Rex, I didn't even know you were gone. Right, now on the Mike face. He's got stubble on, hasn't he? Let's get rid of that stubble first off. His hair. Unfortunately, I am going to have to lose the bunny ear things because they are attached to the hair. I mean, there is a car bed, but unfortunately, I think it's for child only. So once teens and above cannot sleep in the car bed. But I can put one in his bedroom along with his normal bed. There are car toys as well. There's plenty of car toys I can give him. Short hair. Narrow it down. He's not quite balding. Let's not give him the balding style. There are quite a few curl, because he's got quite frizzy, curly hair type. I'm trying to describe it. I know what I mean, but I'm not saying it well. Not that. It's not that much hair. Also change the colour to the correct colour. Oh, that's not. I thought that was something else then. I think that's right, Rex. I'm sure there's one that was... I've seen one that was definitely perfect for Mike before. Now I can't find it. Did I start at the top or did I start part way down? No, I definitely started at the top. I was creating a sim just the other day, used the hairstyle and thought that'll be perfect for Mike. Actually, it might be that one. This wasn't that one actually, but that's the closest I found so far. Nope. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, 15 minutes from now. Well, 18 according to my clock here, but I'm not saying that's definitely on Greenwich Mean Time, that clock. It is a Final Fantasy clock though, if that gives me any bonus points. It's a vinyl. It's made out of a vinyl LP. And it's Tifa and Cloud standing in a very moody emo pose. Oh, actually, is that the one? I think that's the one I was looking for. No, I missed it. Yeah, that'll... I mean, it's not quite my... Right, but it's kind of like what Mike's got. It's got the temples, because Mike has quite his temples showing and the hair coming over the front. So, I think we'll go for that for Mike. Face-wise, I don't think I have to do too much work on that. Actually, now I've changed the hair. I think we need to narrow it a bit. The lips are actually quite good. I think Mike just has quite a generic Sims face. Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know anymore. Or maybe she's using a time zone for a country. I don't know. No, I'm thinking Denmark's in the same time zone as Germany, isn't it? I don't have a map. I need to see an atlas. Time zones, who needs them? We all do, apparently. Because otherwise, look at China. China is an incredible one because China is a massive country, one time zone. So it's great if you're in the east part of China. The sun rises and sets at the type of times you'd expect it to. If you're in the far west bits of China, Jesus, you've got some messed up daylight times. I don't want to edit noses. I think the nose is quite good. Is there a way to... Is it that one? Oops, not that way. Maybe not that long. And what colour are Mike's eyes again? I would say those eyes are kind of in a shadow. Where's the other Mike picture I got? Oh. Brown. I said they're brown. Maybe, let's look at the shades of browns. No. Are they a dark brown? No. Yeah, I go for that dark brown. To be fair, Isabel, I've had some reason... Oh yeah, because you used the word fuck. I think for some reason I've had to allow that comment to come through, then I realised, yes, fuck is a lot stronger word than dick. To be fair, I would prefer it if no countries use daylight savings time. I think the reason it exists is archaic. And we kind of just do it for the sense of tradition nowadays. I understood there being a reason back in the day, but I don't see any benefit now at all for daylight savings. He's got quite thin, wispy eyebrows, as Mike. They're barely there. So they don't really do that in The Sims. Oh, that's actually might be it. Maybe a bit too... That is actually... If you... He is... Yeah. That is actually kind of... It looks a bit weird. I'm assuming that's the eye colour you're coming in on, Rex. But yeah, I settled on that. Where's that other picture? I'm just gonna... This is a more recent picture because that picture's quite an old picture I was using. Are his eyebrows really that thin? They are, aren't they? Jesus. Mike Chanel, the man with barely any eyebrows. I never noticed before. I know you're trying to get round the censor there, but the YouTube censor still picked that up and I had to allow that comment still, Isabel. So asterisks don't get round YouTube censor filter, apparently. He does have big eyes, I agree with that. I do need to narrow them down a bit. Let me just get one, because he's squinting in that photo. What's that other photo? He's not squinting in this photo. Oh, he's squinting in that photo, actually. I was trying to find a photo of him not squinting. There's the other one of him. Yeah, he's not squinting in that one. He actually looks quite Sim-esque in that one. Right, I need to narrow them eyebrows. Eyes, I agree. Oh, the iris, you mean? Oh, the iris is quite big, actually. I can edit that. He's got Mass Effect Andromeda irises, hasn't he? Is it that way to shrink it? How do I shrink the irises? I've done it before. Oh, there we go. Whoops, a bit too shrunk. That, you mean? I think that might be a bit too shrunken. Does that look a bit too small to you? It looks a bit too small to me, I think. Yeah, that got around the YouTube censor. YouTube didn't catch on to you that time. Well done. Yeah, I think that's too small. think I need to make it a bit bigger than that. That's better. Have I put them a bit? Yeah. He looks a bit sleepy now. Does Mike have a natural sleepy look? Not really. I do think I need to bring that in a bit. He's got quite rounded eyes, as Mike. Yeah, I agree. They were a bit too small, weren't they? I think I've sorted it now. That picture's as zoomed in as it can be. Oh no, not so much in there. Yeah, I think that's much better. Thank you. I'm glad you approved. Now, are we having clean shaven Mike, or should I try and do wispy beard Mike? I don't think it might be funny. I'm gonna have a quick look at the goatees for wispy beard Mike. I don't think it works, does it? I think we're going to go for clean shaven Mike, looking at it. The options for the OTs are quite limited. I don't think that's quite... No, that's not right at all. Because he has got his beard on this photo. But we'll go for clean shaven Mike. Now we need to sort out his cheeks. I have... Wispy Bear Mike. Wispy Bear Mike is something entirely different, Isabel. Yeah, Sims can't do that, can they? Unfortunately. I would like to. There will be a mod. If I had modded content, I bet you there would be mods for them type of beards. Oh, I had a profile one of Jane then. I didn't know I had a profile one of Jane downloaded. Let's just get. I've not actually in my things for to get pictures of Mike channel. I didn't actually get any proper full front on face ones. They're all slightly to the side. I typed in Mike and C, and the first thing that came up was cleavage. Oops, I'm in shopping. That's a good front face one. Zoom in on that. Oh no, it's quite blurry when you zoom in. He does have quite... oops, I've done his cheeks instead of his... Mike cleavage. Wow. It wasn't actually cleavage, actually. I went back because I in my hasten to get rid of the cleavage, I went back to the C, and it wasn't cleavage. I just misread it. What was it actually? I'll tell you what it actually was. It was Mike Clevenger, but because I just saw it as a brief, and I saw the Cliv part, and I typed the next letter, I read it as cleavage, but it wasn't actually Mike Cleavage. It was Mike Clevenger, who, by the fact it says Jersey, I'm assuming is an American sports ball person, either basketball or American football, where the people very rarely use their feet. I think it's a French name originally, Rex. I think in an English way, we say channel. And I think he does say channel, so I say channel. But I think it's French word originally, a French name going back. So I think that's why you get the emphasis on the L part at the end from people, the Chanel. But I think he says Chanel. So if he says it, I think you can get away with saying it that way. He looks quite bored and downbeat. I haven't done his nose yet, have I? Oh, I've got rid of that search because I went back to see the name. Damn it. Right, so that's his nose. Actually, what's his profile looking like? It's just weird. Every time I look over the thing, all I can see is Reckless Rex's my cleavage comment. I think he's a bit lower. There is a rubber duck you can buy, don't worry. It's in the child's toy area. Yeah, I knew you. There is in the child's toy sections there are rubber ducks, so I'm going to put a rubber duck in his room when I do make his house, which is going to be another day because I did not think it would take me as long as this to make 5 Sims, to be honest. Right. Oh. Do the detail. Can I? Right, t-shirts that Mike Chanel would wear. Actually, the jeans wise, I'm just gonna give him I know he had quite a white pair. I can't do white in that one, can I? Not that white, but well, now I can't actually find. There was a pair that had the colour that Mike's jeans were. I found it earlier. Oh, that's Turn Up's one. Ah, Turn Up's. That's kind of what he has in that meet and greet. I'm not seeing that as a girl's first name, to be honest. Yeah, he does like his high tops. There's some. You can't really see them under his jeans, though. He's actually already wearing them.
Ooh.
I don't think he has any as colourful as that. I know you meant shoes, Rex. Don't worry. Mike likes high tops, eh? There we go. Mike has a high top on. let's get the masculine shirts up. Hang on. Is it fashion choice? It is. I've heard Chanel. As in Chanel number 5. I didn't realise that they were spelled. Yeah, yeah. I've heard Chanel now. Actually, now you said it. Yeah, yeah. Now you've put that clarification on. Yeah, I have heard the name Chanel. I'll just read it as Channel. And I think I don't remember any girls called Channel. But yeah, Chanel I have actually heard. I think it's just occurred to me that I've never seen it written down. I'll tell you what I need for Mike actually. It's one of... it's that kind of thing, isn't it? Is there plain... Oh, the short top has just hit the stream. I've noticed in the chat. Anyway, I think that's Mike to a T, to be honest. Unless we've got another variant. I need one with a zip. I prefer that one over that one. Is that Mike or not? Let me know when you get here. One thing I did expect I expected to see more body morphing. Only Jane. I had to... Hoodie, yes. This one. There is one with a pattern. I'm sure there was, but for some reason... I can't remember. It must be under something else. But I think that'll do. Is it a grey or blue? Is it grey, his one? There's the blue stripy one, right? There's that blue. And there's that grey. Let me know which one you think it should be. A greyish brown. There isn't a brown option, unfortunately. Unless there's one in that one. Is there a brown option in that? Oh, no, that's kind of a red. Yeah, I don't think that one. Yes to the current one. Which one was on? It's the... Oh, the grey one was on screen, I think, when that happened. So... I won't say this family's finished just yet, because I do want to edit the other attires, but I can do that later. I can save it at this point. Blue is better. That one. Does he not wear black? Well, his new one's black is what I'm thinking, hasn't it? He's recently changed tops, and his new one is black. So that's why I went for the black one. But he does have a bit of a pattern on it. But I'll go for the blue one. The blue one has now been selected. I'll come back and I will tweak some of the other outfits. Let's do a quick print screen of that. But I know there's war going on about. No, the dark one. Blue is good. I thought it was navy. Right, so they're going to go and temporarily live in this patch of grass here. And what I'll do now is I shall show you. In fact, I can get to them from here, can't I? You're going to see all my creations that I've made now. I'll show you some of the alternative outfits from Eurogamer to end the stream. Where's Team Eurogamer? Oh, it might be one of the ones that's not loaded yet, mightn't it? Fulton Nash. No, that's Team Eurogamer. It's that one. There we go. But yeah, why does this take so long to load? I tell you what, it's quicker if you do it this way. That's Team Gamer's house. 3 stories, because that's just, I had to build the extra story because I realised I hadn't built enough bedrooms. Yeah, I might edit it again. I'm just going to quickly show you the outfits for all of Eurogamer. Manage household. Is it that one? So I will do the other outfits, and I will do. So this, of course, is Johnny. Johnny default. Oh, there it is. Right. We got business Johnny. Maybe he should have still have his glasses on. I took his glasses off, but for some reason he probably should still have his glasses on. But that's business Johnny. We got sporty Johnny. There's sporty Johnny. Oh, that was the hoodie I was looking for with the thing on it. Anyway, never mind. Sporty Johnny's wearing that instead. That's bedtime, Johnny. Ready for party, Johnny? Here comes party, Johnny. Wasn't it? It looked like it is. That is actually the hoodie my sim is now wearing. That's one of the from the Cities pack. I like that one. But that's party, Johnny. That's quite like what he dresses up like when we go to the after parties. Swimwear, Johnny. I thought I'd let him be a bit modest. But I don't know. He might be confident and he might take the tank off. I don't know. Hot weather Johnny. I don't know why I picked that one, to be honest. I just did. And then winter Johnny. Which is party Johnny. And as you can see, he's a bookworm, dog lover, and creative. Now, well, actually, no, we won't do Watson. Aoife. It might be in jackets, mightn't it? Yeah. I think the reason I put the hoodie on is because the tats are nothing like Johnny's actual tats, and I didn't want to show off the tats too much. But this is Aoife. Essentially, this is how Aoife was dressed at the meet and greet. If you on the well, Saturday. Was it Saturday? Oh no, it finished on. It's the Friday. Sorry, Friday meet and greet. This is what Aoife was wearing. So that's why I chose this as a default outfit. There's business Aoife. There's gym time Aoife, and there you can see the 6-pack poking through there. There's bedtime Aoife. There's party Aoife. I'm sure I've seen her wear something like that on a picture at some point. It might not. This one might not be quite Aoife-esque. Pool time Aoife. I have seen a picture where she just had that kind of bikini on. And then hot weather Aoife. And cold weather Aoife. So they're the Aoife outfits. I don't know what you're saying. That's for Aoife too now. Which outfit? Now Ian Higton is the best one. Mainly because of the party time outfit. Which I'm going to put it on. So this is the default Ian Higton. Not ripped enough. Now the problem is with the ripped things, the arms just became far too and the shoulders went a bit too wide, I thought. So that's why I did it. Now he's actually wearing the same business outfit as Johnny. I didn't realise that when I created it. That is just sporty Ian. You'll notice the theme of not often wearing full-length trousers. Bedtime Ian. There we go. I thought he seems like the guy who has bunny slippers. Yeah, they do just jump up the... Not jorts enough. Well, let's see. Party Ian. Come on. You cannot not like that. That is party Ian all over. Pool time Ian. Is that jortsy enough? I'm just going to wait to find out if this is jortsy enough.
Oh.
Of course, we've got hot weather Ian. And then we've got cold weather Ian, where you actually just put jeans on. You're teasing, but I can just see now the jorts have just hit the stream, so let's see the reaction to the pool time. I just want to see this reaction before I sign off. I am going to sign off now. Jorts achieved. There we go. So thank you for watching the stream. I thought I'd actually get more done in terms of other outfits. I didn't realise it would take me as long as it did do on Outside Xbox. Turns out when you actually know a person and you don't have to reference a picture and it's just someone you see quite often, you kind of know the facial features and you kind of just do it. But when you're doing it off a picture, it takes you a lot longer. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I need to get my Discord up so I can finish the stream. I just realised. Take care. And whatever you end up doing this weekend, or for the remainder of this weekend, or for actually in Isabel's case, the weekend is over. Whatever you may end up at work, have a good time and have a good life. Why not? Goodbye.